Think you've got what it takes to win a spelling bee? Well, now it's time to prove it. But forget the classroom. This spelling bee comes with cocktails. The Decode Project's annual Spelling and Spirits fundraiser is back, and every correctly spelled word helps support literacy programs for students right here in our community. So grab a drink, cheer on the contestants, and maybe brush up on your spelling flashcards while you're at it too. Here with more is Latoya and Lori. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having us.
This is such a fun concept, you know, drinking bourbon and trying to spell words. I mean, what could be better than that?
You got it, that's it.
So tell us about the Decode Project. You know, what are some of the ways that you're really supporting students and their families in the area?
Yeah, our mission is essentially to make sure there's equitable access to high quality structured literacy for kids who are learning to read or struggling readers. We also have kids who have some signs and symptoms of dyslexia. We always love a dyslexic thinker to help them and support them with reading. Louisville is experiencing a literacy crisis, and we're part of the solve for that.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about that crisis, because you know, kids are in school, they're just about ready to get back into school. I feel like summer just started, but We're already going to get the kids back in school. But you know, what are some of the statistics that you are seeing specifically in Louisville?
Unfortunately, about 67% of our fourth graders are not reading at grade level proficiency, and we know what that means for just life outcomes, right? We know what that means as far as civic engagement, home ownership, all of those really big milestones that our kids won't be able to achieve if they don't have that literacy piece. Lori, as a kindergarten teacher, can speak probably better to it.
I do. We know now that how the brain learns best, and it's through systematic instruction. And this is what Decode Project does with one-on-one mentoring for children who are struggling to learn to read. And they move around and they move objects around, and that's really the best way for them to learn.
Yeah, you brought some great examples with you today, and I was actually one of those students. Like, I on and off had to get that extra help. I feel like I have a little bit of dyslexia, like even reading a teleprompter. Sometimes I still struggle, but again, it's a whole different skill set when you have that one-on-one instruction. So why is multi-sensory learning just so important?
What we know about the brain is that the more senses that you can incorporate, taste, touch, smell, hearing, you're going to probably retain that information much better. If you have a favorite event, if you smell something, it takes you back to a certain time in your life, right? So if we include that in the way we teach kids to read, they're more likely to retain the information, and it's helpful because it's just simply fun.
It is. I mean, learning is fun. We are forever learners as well. You're a kindergarten teacher, so what are some of the really fun ways that you like to teach your students?
Well, I think it's amazing when you slow it down and really just they don't need to just learn all the letter sounds until they know them all and then start to read words. It all happens together, systematically and explicitly. And we know that once they learn enough letters to make words, we can read words and write words, and we put it all together. And what's beautiful about Decode Project is building a relationship with a college age or 20-something mentor that they meet with twice a week to have this one-on-one help. And you know, there's a lot of help in our city, but it's not accessible for all because it can be really expensive.
It can be, and so that's why you have these really fun fundraisers. So tell us about this spelling bee paired with the spirits. I love it. I'm here for it.
It is our 4th annual, so we've done this for 4 years in a row now. Every single time it gets bigger and better. This is the first time we've done it at the Last Refuge in Nulu, which is a really cool location. It's going to be beautiful. We also have silent auction options. If you can't come to the event, you can still purchase on the silent auction, and you can also just become a champion of Decode Project. You can make a donation that night. Every dollar of the event goes towards making sure that kids have free or affordable access to high quality structured literacy, and just brings all the joy in the world to the kids. Last but not least, we have a wait list. We keep a wait list, and our literacy mentors are paid staff. Many of them are going to go on to be future educators.
Yes, so important that we help as many kids as we can, but we need to help the adults prepare, prepare for this, because I was also not a great speller. I remember sitting at the kitchen table and my mom was so hard on me to write my spelling words using the flashcards. But now I'm going to be thanking her to prep for the spelling bee. So how tricky are these words?
Well, I got out on fuchsia a few years ago. That's tricky. That's tricky.
Yeah.
The words are a little bit tricky. A lot of the words have something to do with literacy, so that will definitely be a hint or a tip. They have something to do with literacy. But again, it's all in good fun. It's all about having the spirit, the cocktail, but also enjoying yourself for a really, really good cause. And our goal is $20,000 that night. We are almost halfway there, so we can have some people help us get over that milestone. That would be awesome. but it will be a great time.
It will be, especially at Last Refuge. Such a beautiful spot to be in the heart of Nulu. And so when is this going to take place?
It is this Friday, the 24th. Doors open at 6 p.m. I believe spelling starts around 6:45. We're only taking in 20 spellers, so everyone else can be a sipper, a spectator, or a spender.
Okay, or one of, a 3-in-1.
That's right.
And then they can become a monthly sponsor.
That's right. You can also become a monthly sponsor.
There we go. We have a QR code on your screen right now if you want to get those tickets. They will go very quickly, and I'm sure spots are already filling up to be a speller.
As we speak.
Yes. So this is going to be such a fun night. So thank you, ladies, so much for coming on today. Such a unique way to, get out and about and help so many kids in our area too.
Thank you for having us.
It's going to be a really fun evening. So again, Spelling and Spirits is happening on July 24th at the Last Refuge. If you're interested in learning more, just head over to decodeproject.org.